What up, YouTubers? Eclipse here. Today we're going to watch something from the Rebel Taxi YouTube channel. I am a big fan of Rebel Taxi. I love his content. I crave it. The Blazing Samurai, a lost contact from the Midnight Society. I bring you The Blazing Samurai. The thumbnail is a big butt. In 3, 2, 1.
This is the way the world ends.
You know what? I expect better, but yeah. Okay. I always want to start my own Midnight Society. I still do. I think every kid did. Thumbs up if you like
This is a movie
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I keep seeing reposted and memed on throughout the internet. I've seen the same poster for years and realized this movie set for 2017 has not come out.
I see memes
What
as
is
food.
this? Well, Blazing
Memes.
Samurai was sort of a loose tribute to the movie Blazing Saddles, one of the most influential comedies of the 70s from Mel Brooks' filmography. These are the movies Family Guy and Scary Movie wish they could be, and I guess Blazing Samurai too. They even got its director Mel Brooks to co-produce this homage to his work, since apparently someone watched this adult comedy classic and thought, yeah, this is perfect for families.
Hey, the sheriff is near. What are you saying? The sheriff is near.
Oh.
God, please, Dave Rude. The sheriff is near.
It was to feature the voices of Samuel Jackson.
When you say the N-word, you'll get a bell. I should do that. That's a good idea.
From America's Got Talent. The lead was played by Michael Cera, who voiced a dog that wishes to be a samurai in the land of cats. Whereas Saddles was a movie about a black man that wants to be a sheriff in a town of white people. Interesting take, but okay. Will there be a scene where the dog shouts, "Hey, where are all the cat women at?" In this press release, Brooks wanted the film to be funny, even to
Look for them
people who've never
pussies,
seen
boys.
Blazing Saddles, and
He's a
has
pussy
said,
boy.
There's no business like Shogun business. Oh, he still got it.
The film was set for an August 2017 release, only for nothing to premiere. From the posters alone, it looked terrible, but hearing the Blazing Saddles tribute idea has me intrigued. Also, some good artists were on board, like Kevin Dart, who they'll use to incorporate 2D animated sequences, obviously inspired by Samurai Jack.
We were thinking, what's a new exciting look? And we started looking at some short films. People are combining 2D and 3D in really exciting ways. You know, our characters will be 3D, our main sets will be 3D, but then we'll go very graphic with other elements. It should make for a very attractive and unique picture.
I noticed some posters had a Hello Kitty sticker featured, but later ones did not, meaning they lost the rights to use it. No, I don't think Hello Kitty's company Sanrio had anything to do with this movie. Blazing just wanted
Such
to
a
use
simple
the sticker as a
drawing,
gag.
the Hello Kitty
Fun fact, Blazing
face.
Samurai was said to be the first full-length movie to be crowdsourced. Not crowdfunded, crowdsourced. What does that mean?
Yeah,
well,
what does that
takes
mean?
us to Mass Animation Studios, who did things differently and with the help from viewers like you. Thank you. Here's what you do.
First, download the application, watch the story reel, and meet the characters from our first
He-
film,
he
Live
thanked me.
Music. Pick a sequence, then select the shot you want to animate, and download it. Once you're finished animating your shot, upload it back to us. Share it with your friends and tell them to vote. And then do it again. Even if you're not an animator, you can still vote and help us choose the shot.
Yeah, so all over the world, anyone can receive these storyboards, animation assets, and programs to animate a sequence themselves. They submit those to a site where the best versions will be voted on by any rando whose only film knowledge comes from surface-level video essays nitpicking minute film errors
That's
as
so
well as just
interesting.
people don't care about. Mass Animation has done this with some trailer for DC Universe Online as part of a contest. The Hulu show Mother Up that even I never heard of, which is weird since I've heard of every cartoon ever. And an animated short called Live Music that was played before the cinematic opus Planet 51. So, do the people outsourced for these industry jobs receive proper payment?
Even if you're not an animator, you can still vote and help us choose the shots. Every week, the animator with the most popular shot will receive a new Dell XPS system. And the grand prize winners will receive $500 per shot and a credit in the film.
Well, who needs a salary when you can maybe win a Dell computer if you're voted the most popular that week? And maybe, just maybe, if you're the grand prize winner, you get $500 per animation shot that made it in. Whatever constitutes a grand prize winner. Also, only those who are grand prize winners actually get their name in the credits. So for everyone else's work on a theatrically released product, your name is not officially documented. But hey guys, it's a contest. It's fun. Who needs money or a resume? You love art. It's fun.
Everybody work. Everybody work. Everybody work.
Oh, come on.
We are slaves.
I know it sounds great that people nowhere near an animation studio can be part of a product, but this contest
that is
seems
cool.
scummy. They're basically paying you an exposure, like your name is going to be in the credits and people will know who you are, when really you're just one name among many others.
We provide you with storyboards, the rigging, the sound. The best part
I mean,
of all
that,
of this
okay,
is that
that
we
makes
supply
more
you
sense.
with
Yeah, you want to
the
be
animation software
known
itself.
for
You're gonna
something.
download this stuff
People
off
want to
the
be known
internet,
for
and You're going
something.
to teach yourself how to use it.
Everybody
Very
does.
simple.
No, Jim Lee, comic book artist and chief creative officer of
remembered.
DC Comics, who I'm sure is paid to promote mass animation since living in California is expensive. Teaching myself to use Autodesk Maya is not simple at all. I sure as hell hope they gave out Maya for free beyond a 30-day free trial. And even if you knew how to use it, animation is not something that's easy to do in general. That's the dangers of working for exposure. You're gambling time for the chance at compensation. If some rando asked you to draw for them with no payment, forget that. Yeah, you get the experience, but you could have gotten experience working on your own project too at your own pace when you have free time to do it. But if a big-ass company asks you to work for free, that at least seems cool to put on your resume. Then again, these are big-ass companies. They sure as hell have the money to pay you. They're giving you an ultimatum. You want to be in the industry? Well, you just have to work for free while we profit off your work. Come on, don't you want to live out your dream, be the next big animator?
DC Universe Online.
So this is my challenge.
I
to
need
you.
to play that. I'm a
Join
huge
us
fan of
and you can be
superhero
the
games
next legendary
and MMO. That's
Screw
two
DC
combined.
Universe Online. City of Heroes would have never done this, as far as I know.
Farewell.
Mass
What if-
Animation structured these projects as a contest. Well, at least with other contests like design your own shirt, you're free to draw what you want as long as the characters aren't going raw into each other and other rules. It has to be appropriate and they have to wrap it before they tap it. Yes, you'll get some form of payment or a prize, though these companies own that piece of work and are free to profit off it forever while you get no royalties. That's kinda iffy, but at least you're free to draw whatever. For Mass Animation's work on DC Universe Online, their contest was to animate some emotes for the game. You're not creating your own emote, you're assigned an emote and have to animate it. Whoever made the best version of that same emote wins the contest and has their work featured in the game. This is free labor. Then again, I guess you can pass off any free labor as a contest if you try hard enough. Unrelated, are there any carpenters watching this? I'm having a contest. It's called Build Me a Fucking Square-Ass House Like the Powerpuff Girls. I won't pay you, but whoever builds the nicest room wins a Nokia N-Gage with Pro Skater 1. It's a pretty
Be sure you sign it,
though
and then you
Figure
put
is
in
not
your-
on the soundtrack for some
You can
reason.
put in your Shrek memes in
It's a
there.
contest. It's good experience.
When you turn it on, the first thing you're gonna hear is somebody wants.
Once you turn it whitewashing, it's powerful fun. Why, you ain't fooling me again, Tom Sawyer. If I may. Now get to work!
You know, if I could be in a book, one of the few books I want to be in is in Tom Sawyer. Just like in Jimmy Neutron. Or no, Fairly Odd Parents. I meant Fairly Odd Parents. I got the two mixed up. It's because Jimmy and Timmy. Yeah, everybody remember that episode? Hit the button. Hit one of those buttons down there.
You are watching the Sci-Fi Channel.
While Mass Animation's website has not received an update since 2010, Blazing Saddles was announced 5 years later and would use this format. But the main stuff like designs, models, rigs, and storyboards would be handled by Arc Productions, formerly known as Stars Animation. They've given us Hoodwink 2, Troll Hunters, a bunch of Barbie or Thomas the Tank Engine movies, and also 9. Blazing Samurai looked to be an interesting, kind of shady
It was
experiment.
released on the
Let's see how this
9th
will turn
of
out.
9.
2016, Arc Production tells its 500 employees they haven't received a paycheck due to a glitch in the system. Hopefully that'll get resolved. Or maybe not, because upon coming back to work Monday, the studio was closed and had locked out all its 500 employees. Surprise! You're fired without notice, and no one is getting paid for the month due to... I'm not sure, bad business choices? The article doesn't say much, yet if this person claiming to have worked there is true, Arc stretched themselves too thin and couldn't handle working on so many projects at once, especially not a whole theatrical film.
The challenge of working with Mel Brooks is, like, if you're piggybacking on a work that he began and trying to make something new, is how do you exceed what Mel already did and actually take it to a new level for a modern audience in an exciting way that the young people that don't know Mel Brooks will love this movie, and the older people that are fans of Mel Brooks will also get all of the homage to what Mel did before.
Arc Animation is dead, and so is Blazing Samurai just 1 year before its release. The IMDb says it's coming 2021, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
To find out if any animation was actually completed for this movie, I messaged the two directors only to get no response. They might be under a non-disclosure agreement in their contracts and can't say anything, that or they just don't want to talk to me. I'll put an update in the comments if I find out more. By the way, if you search the movie on YouTube, you'll find a stolen and re-uploaded short film called A Foxtail that was rebranded to Blazing Samurai for some reason. Probably to get some ad revenue. The only video of relevance is a making-of documentary with this in the comments. Notice, this posting is in violation of our copyrights in and to the content contained herein. Please remove the video immediately. Mass animation. Buddy, it's over. It don't matter anymore. This movie ain't happening. Maybe some other animation studio is gonna pick up the mantle and finish
Most likely.
it, but as of now, I don't think nothing's coming from this. It's over. Truly, this is the worst thing to happen to Mel Brooks since Spaceballs, the animated series. Too soon? No, I do not blame Mel or anyone at ARC for what Mass Animation was doing. They're a whole separate company. So where's Mass Animation now? Well, their site has not been updated since 2010, and I called their phone lines, which have been disconnected, but their social media seems active every few months, so maybe they are lurking around somewhere in some form. Maybe that 2021 release date is a warning for things to come. Who knows? I call this meeting of the Midnight Society closed. If anyone has any other lost pieces of media, be sure to alert me.
Dogs and cats, swords, bow and arrows. What's there not to like?
Blazing Saddles is back. Are you crazy? They'll have a girlfriend. And then again, they might. Directed by Mel Brooks. Work. And starring Mel Brooks. Got that wrong. So who else is there to blame but Mel Brooks, yes?
I never seen this movie. Makes me kind of want to see it now. Not really a big fan of old movies. I like to see what... But, oh, yeah.
Again, rated R.
I still own a lot of VHS. I might have had this, but never watched it.
I'm Herb, the big cheese of Nickelodeon. I'm here to say thanks. Thanks!
Okay. Thank you for sticking through all that. Thank you for watching me, just watching that. You know, see me in the next one. I have a TikTok. I have a Facebook. I have a Twitter. Links all those down below. So yeah, I'm usually on TikTok. I just like to I like to be myself and just, you know, dance and move around and stuff. And, yeah. Twitter just asked me something like, hey, why did you just did that? That was kind of stupid. You can call me stupid, I don't care, like I said. Yeah. Alright, see you in the next one.